To celebrate Malaysia's 60 years as a nation, we chose 9 people from around the world to experience true harmony and diversity on Langkawi, the legendary island of Malaysia, truly Asia. How will they interact? Will they put their differences aside and leave as friends? This is their story. 9 strangers, 12 days, 1 island.
The sunset cruise it was a good experience for me because we almost end of for this journey.
Just partying on the boat with people that you're getting on with, it was good.
I think because we were on the yacht and we knew that we had this is the last leg of the whole journey, right, together. Now it's just like us hanging out truly as friends and knowing what we're gonna do in the future, how we're gonna keep in touch. So it's really nice to do that on the yacht with just the water around us.
Kind of felt sad that we left the homestay. I don't know if everyone else prefer more of the creature comforts, but I really connected with those guys. Going from a family's home with few of the creature comforts to which we're accustomed, to then driving along and showing up at perhaps the biggest and most luxurious 5-star resort that I've stayed at.
To go from the homestay to this, that's like worlds apart, right? Like you're in the lap of luxury right now.
Calm down, yeah.
Checking into Four Seasons was overwhelming because this place is actually too fancy. I'm not accustomed to that, maybe that's why.
Checking in Four Seasons, it wasn't the end of homestay experience, it was the beginning of homestay experience. The expectation was rising, and then we went to the homestay because everything dropped. I was very depressed for 2 days.
Really?
Because we went to the homestay, I was very disappointed in the place, and then when we checked out, I always can remember the family, the mother and the father and the kids.
I feel like they treated me very nice, and they gave me a hug. Since even my parents, they do not give me too much hugs, and I feel like really warm. In the homestay, I feel like I was so happy to be in a big family.
I realized that how they are very nice and sweet. The places and the houses is not important as the people.
You know, we truly have been through a lot, yeah? And just the feeling that we've spent so much time together, we got to know each other, and just the great memories that we have. I'm not sad right now because I understand that being sad about it won't change anything. So that's why we're just all enjoying the moment, appreciating each other even a lot more than we did before today.
we still have time, so
Yeah.
we
Still
enjoy
have time.
more. Yeah.
We should celebrate.
Nihonjin desu ka?
I saw this.
Ah.
I had a conversation with Ash. We talk about, he started talking using the Japanese.
Yeah, I've always got questions for people when they come from different countries about languages, about culture, what it's like in their country compared to England?
Yeah. Hi, so this. Yes, yes, I am.
Cool. So, 이기리스,
イギリス、
English.
England.
So, 私はイギリスです。
イギリス人。
ジン。
England, yeah, from England. Yeah, イギリス人. The Jin is people.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. I hear the sounds like the music. Is it music or not? Yeah. Oh, yeah, still new conversation is, yeah. I feel that one is very, yeah, I'm fun. When he is speaking, I feel like a music.
So, 私はイギリス人.
Yes.
That's correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
These 10 days, you know, we know a lot more about each other, know what people don't like and what they like, know how to comfort each other. So that's pretty amazing, really. This trip and just Langkawi and everything, it's like, I don't know, such a spectacular experience.
But I feel like what's been really great about this experience, it has been so unique for all of us. That even if we don't keep in touch, if we just like someday pop into each other's city,
Yeah.
I know we'll come and hang out with each other.
Yeah.
Like even if we don't keep
The
in
thing
touch,
that-
because we've gotten closer.
That I'm not worried about, but I am worried about going back to reality.
You are?
Yeah, I don't know how I'm going to cope to get back to real life and regular schedules and having to go to work and not being able to, you know, be woken up and whisked away on another adventure.
The realization of the fact that it's not like we are just growing apart and we're not gonna meet each other ever again. I know that we're gonna meet each other. I'm really good at keeping connections with people.
Yeah, I feel so sad, like, because I feel like I'm gonna be alone again.
Don't worry. I also, when I was exchange student in Korea, I got so many friends there. And then I thought that I'm never gonna see them again. But actually, most of them I've seen. So there's always a possibility of meeting each other.
Do you think we will meet each other again?
Yeah, definitely.
When? 10 years later?
Yeah, I'm gonna write you letters.
This experience has been more than just the place, it's been about knowing you guys. And for me, that's been the best part of it.
Absolutely.
Ditto.
The one good thing about going home will be to see the family, but the worst thing about that will be the fact that we won't be together anymore,
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's really hard because we've gotten to know each other pretty well in a really short amount of time.
Yeah.
And it's going to be really hard not to continue.
And we'll never
that.
be able to have this moment back.
Yeah, stop.
So yesterday we went to Lama Paddy, the paddy fields, and I thought that was interesting because when you go to the supermarket, you just take it for granted. You pick up a big rice bag, but literally it's a plant, like each one is in a pod, and it comes out as a tiny rice. So when you see so much in the supermarket, you just take it for granted. Each one has to be picked. So going to there is really eye-opening because to find out that that's somebody's living and then somebody's physically working. And yeah, I've got respect for them people.
I really, I really like that. I born in in a village, and I went to the city when I was 3 years old. I feel like I have some kind of like emotional bond with that kind of place. Maybe because I was born there, and I can imagine how my grandparents like work in the farm like that.
Love it. I like to get my hands dirty. I want to know what it's. I love learning about different things, and I had no idea. You know, they grew rice in paddies, and there was tons of water involved and everything. But I didn't know that you could just shove it in the mud and that counted as planting.
I would have loved to have gone into the paddy fields because I don't mind getting my foot into mud. at all. And I always like new experiences, so I would have loved to have been a part of that. But anyway, the reaction to my prank, well,
We had lunch, and then I was just eating. When I'm eating. I don't speak when I'm eating. I'm like, let me eat. But then I heard someone say, oh, I think it was Kai, he looked a bit upset. He's like, oh. I'm like, what's wrong? Someone said, oh, Ria said that she's leaving.
She has something in the, and then the doctor said, let her go back to India, back to home.
I feel like it's a trick.
Oh, it's not happening, right?
you guys, so cute. Do you think I'll make it to Bollywood?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you think that was good acting? Was that good? Do you really think I was dying?
You
Yeah.
are you f***ing kidding me?
I'm not leaving, it's still
I was a little bit upset when she said it's just a prank, because I actually cried when she told us she's gonna leave last night.
It's not that bad. I can't eat seafood and I can't get into water, but I will still be here for another day.
I will kill you.
My initial reaction was some disappointment, perhaps. I'm a bit of a sucker for a tear, so I got teary, obviously, worried that she was leaving so early. Then I wasn't, I guess, too worried about it, except that it affected someone in our group quite a lot.
Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Whose idea?
No, it was my idea. Please, Nori, please, 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 please don't be mad.
But then I know that this is kind of heightened emotions. You know, we're around each other quite a lot, much more than I've been around even my family recently.
It's not true, because I didn't see her like crying, because Ria is very emotional, and she will cry a lot if that wasn't you, or that was true. I don't feel it like something nice to play with emotions, even though I didn't believe it.
You were the one who.
But maybe other people, they believed it.
Luke, I think, was the only person who did feel happy about the prank. I asked him a lot of times about it, but he wouldn't tell me. But I know that they had a group discussion about it, and I know that he brought it up. And he said some things which, well, I just wish he told me that to my face and not, you know, in a group discussion.
They believed it?
Yeah.
My pranks are supposed to be funny.
Yeah.
I thought it was rude,
Yes.
insensitive.
He came to me and he told me that I've said some things about you, but it's not about you, it's more about the situation.
I was a little bit disappointed, but we talked about it. It's water under the bridge, and you know, we're back to normal.
I guess in situations like that, I tend to more just turn off the emotions because I don't want to feel too much because it hurts.
But I think like Nori has culture difference and age difference with us. That's why.
And we have to respect that, yeah.
I wasn't mad at her at all for what she did. I know her. I know she was just like, this will be hilarious, you know, if they think I'm gonna leave, and let's see how much people really care about me. And but I don't think she was intending to hurt anyone, for sure.
Bad joke.
Sorry?
It's bad joke.
Okay, I'm going to start off with the fact that I think in the last 2 days, I feel like we've started talking. I don't think we were talking as much before. And I feel really bad because the idea of a joke is meant to make people laugh. It is not meant to hurt someone. And while I realize that I hurt you, you have to know that that was not the intention for it. Like, it was not done intentionally at all. And I know that I messed up and I know that I hurt you. But that was never the intention. Like, never for a second did I want to do that. And I feel really bad that that happened. And I realized that there was this 1 second when you were hugging me. I swear at that point I thought, I should tell Nori this is just a joke. At that point, I thought, let me just tell him this is a joke. Because you're one of those people that I really respect here. And when you respect people, you don't hurt them. Because love and respect and trust go together hand in hand. But I don't want you to stop talking.
It's fine, and that feeling is not upset to you.
Have I broken your trust? Or can you see the difference between the fact that this was a joke and was a mistake, or does that affect the trust now? Does it, like, is there any coming back from this is what I want to ask you.
We still trust you.
Okay.
You're fine.
Welcome back to Luke and Nori Show with your host, Luke. We're about to go parasailing. You're next. I'm up now. Are you ready? Yeah. Let's get ready to rock! Luke and Nori, out.
I'm so dizzy, I want to throw up.
I'm so dizzy.
I remember the first day we were here and we were at the beach at the other hotel and we saw people parasailing. So I want to do that. I hope we get to do that.
I won't do it again. It's not enough. It's not enough.
First of all, I am so happy I went with Abby and Nori because we did these crazy stunts on the parasail. At one point, we were hanging upside down like bats. Like, our legs were entirely up, our hands were below, and I was screaming. We're hanging like bats! Like bats! Yeah! I mean, you have to go parasailing and don't just sit there and like look around. Let your hands go, let your legs go. Just take in the breeze. Oh, it's fantastic.
I think my most favorite moment during this Naturally Langkawi project was when we were the very first time here on Paradise 101. And even though we've had lots of activities, for me, what really stuck with me and is in my heart to this day, how at the very end, when we were already packing and planning on going, the music was playing so loud that we decided to start dancing.
Oh yeah, that was nice.
Yeah, and we all were dancing, and I don't know, I could feel the harmony and the bonding experience that we've had. And I guess that was this part that will always be with me. What about you guys?
Nori, if you had a favorite moment, what would it be?
My favorite moment is just spend the time with people or without people.
You remember when we met the 100-year-old lady?
Yeah.
Like, to me, that was the most inspiring moment because when I met her, I was like, I want to be like you when I'm 100 because you're so active. You're doing such amazing things. I would love for my family to take care of me, which is what you pointed out later. But like, just looking at her, she was just the most kindest, gentlest soul. I just wanted to hug her. And she got me back to my childhood memories because I don't have my grandparents anymore. So when I looked at her, I was like, I really miss them. And that was amazing, like a 100-year-old lady. That blew my mind. That blew my mind. Yeah.
My favorite moment, sorry to jump in, was probably at Kunang Kunang. We were sharing a room, Nori, Kai, and myself, and there was a few moments when we were, it was quiet and we were in between having to do activities, and so I put some music on. Nori was on his computer writing, keeping a journal and doing what he does. I was drawing in the diary, and Kai was dancing around to the music. I guess it was like 3 different kind of forms of like artistic efforts, you know, that you were writing. I was sketching, I was drawing, you were dancing. We
Through
were
the whole
all,
room, though,
we
right?
were all
Inside the
singing.
one.
But we were all there together. We didn't really know each other, but we were very comfortable. It was perhaps the most comfortable I'd been. It was a really, really nice little moment, just relaxing.
My favorite, I got to look for you guys. But my favorite moment was probably at the homestay when I was with the little kid.
Yeah.
We were watching Tom and Jerry on my laptop.
Yeah.
And for me, that was a deep moment because I loved Tom and Jerry when I was a kid. And just seeing his excitement, watching Tom and Jerry, sort of made me recall when I was a kid, and I used to love watching Tom and Jerry. So for me, that was sort of a real good moment for me here.
I agree. Like, I think my favorite moment is also the time we spent in the homestay. Like, in the early morning, we had breakfast together and under the sunshine, and we can see the boys walk out from their rooms, and they want to, like, they are trying to line up to get into the bathroom, and we kind of like think it's so funny and say hi to each other. And I feel like at that moment, I feel like we do like a family. Before the homestay, I feel we're just friends who travel together. But when we lived in the homestay and like share a bathroom and had breakfast had breakfast in a small living room, I feel like we do like a family, and I enjoy the moment we are family.
Oh. I think for me, the best moment, and I think you guys already know this, would still be the cable car moment. I'm so grateful. No, but no, literally, seriously, it's like, yeah. I not only felt connected to like nature, I felt connected to Malaysia, and I felt connected to you guys. And I think at that point of time, I did not know any of you guys well enough.
Yeah.
But you know, you came up to me and gave me hugs and all that, and yeah, I felt so warm and nice. So I think that's my favorite moment.
It's our favorite moment too.
Really, you're very strong woman. I like that. You're very inspiring. You might been through a lot in your life, but that shows you learned lessons from your life, and you turned your experiences to be a very successful person. I can see that from your eyes. You are a very wonderful person, and I can see you more successful in the future.
Hey, I came prepared.
I agree.
For you.
Personally, from Hassan, thanks for like saying Udi, take care on the very first day, and actually every day Hassan just call my name and Udi. I feel it's a little bit annoying, but it's really cute, and I feel like I was like cared about by someone, and he also told me he thinks I'm cute, and that's why he like always call my name. Yeah, so thanks for that.
Nori. Well, I don't know. You and I had a really cool connection, I thought. We managed to be serious, to discuss a lot about your culture, about Japan. I was very interested in all of that. You started out as someone that I thought was very quiet and very humble. It turns out that you're not that quiet. You love to have fun. We muck around quite a lot and film little videos for ourselves to keep ourselves entertained. I didn't expect us to have so much fun doing that, but we really had our own little friendship in the group as well. Thank you very much for that. I loved it.
I kind of suck at words sometimes, so I'm going to recite a poem for you guys by Robert Service, and I think it encompasses my love for adventure, and I think you guys all have a bit of a sense of adventure. If you didn't, you wouldn't be here. So I want to end with this. So this is called The Call of the Wild by Robert Service. Have you gazed on naked grandeur where there's nothing else to gaze on? Set pieces and drop curtain scenes galore. Big mountains heave to heaven, which the blinding sunsets blazon. Black canyons where the rapids rip and roar. Have you swept the vision valley with the green streams streaking through it? Searched the vastness for something you have lost? Have you strung your soul to silence? Then for God's sake, go and do it. Hear the challenge, learn the lesson, pay the cost. Have you suffered, starved, and triumphed, groveled down yet grasped at glory, grown bigger in the bigness of the whole? Done things just for the doing, letting babblers tell the story, seeing through the nice veneer the naked soul? Have you seen God in his splendors, heard the text that nature renders? Look around you, it's the land that's heaven's pew. The simple things, the true things, the silent men who do things, then listen to the wild, it's calling you. They have cradled you in custom, they have primed you with their preaching, they have soaked you in convention through and through. They have put you on a showcase, you're a credit to their teaching, but can't you hear the wild? It's calling you. Let us probe the silent places, let us see what luck betide us, let us journey to a lonely land I know. There's a whisper on the night wind, there's a star, a gleam to guide us, and the wild is calling, calling, let us go. Wow.
All right, for the last time then perhaps. Cheers.
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 It's not good enough, only about 2 weeks.
2 weeks is not enough.
Not enough.